Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Last episode we managed to make our way up through the Baltic States, that is. Estonia is almost done, so once that falls, I'm going to reassume command of this front, and I'm going to start preparing at least for my war with the Soviet Union. We also took Denmark, so in this episode we're probably going to be focusing on Norway and probably Estonia and Romania. So let's get started. Alright, right now we're just waiting on the AI. It's limited capabilities, although I'm not really using it correctly at the moment. I mean, you kind of have to give it, you kind of have to like micromanage it to a point and then let it go, and then kind of micromanage it again and let it go. It can be beneficial. Most of the time I don't find it terribly useful, but, you know, I'm trying it out a little bit. It is proven useful defending Europe from the British, and actually we're not losing a lot of, we're starting to lose some ships down here. Oh, we sunk ships down there. We lost some in the English Channel. That's perfectly understandable, though. And whenever they're sending their bombers out, they are getting heavily intercepted. There haven't been very many bombing missions, mostly because they're getting the shit slapped out of them the second they set foot or, you know, violate our airspace. All right. Another round of convoys is about to finish. Escorts will be done in June. Escorts actually take up a bunch. When it says escorts, I'm not sure why it's separated. I really don't understand why they separated escorts out like this. I feel like you should have, I don't know, maybe you should have been able to take care of that with your own ships instead of adding in another little thing here. I'm sure they had a reason behind it, but well, part of the reason I have such high hopes for Hearts of Iron 4 is because this game came out, and then after, you know, they made this game, and then after this one came Crusader Kings 2 and Europa Universalis 4, and that's really where they, you know, really polished their process. Crusader Kings 2 and Europa Universalis 4, that's when things really got going really nice and good, and you guys, seriously, you're right there. That's when things, you know, they really focused on what made the games great and how they should be making them, and that's why I have really high hopes for the next one, just because they know what they're doing now. Let's actually move these guys right over here. They really know what they're doing now. It's not like they didn't know what they were doing, it's just it was a little more, I think it would feel like it was a little more roughshod back when this was made. It's not nearly as polished as the newer games. So that's why I'm hoping Hearts of Iron 4 will take everything that's awesome about this game and really polish it down, you know, make it shine really good. You got guys right fucking there. You gonna take care of them? Alright, everybody's gonna need their jungle warfare equipment now. Really? I bet those escorts... No, not the escorts. Something finished. Oh, all those marine divisions. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot how expensive those were. Alright, now we have the 5 marine divisions, made up of 3 marine brigades each. So when those guys, when their organization goes up, they'll get put into use. Now, what do we got working? We got the heavy armor. We've got the infantry going. We've got escorts. We've got convoys. Those guys are working. We're not building any more fighters. I feel like we should be. But right now, I think some more divisions. Let's do a little bit more garrison. MPs. Let's do 5 more of those. Yeah, let's do 2 groups of 3. And let's build. I feel like we need more armor. Let's do armor, motorized, self-propelled artillery, and yes, just like that. Okay, good. I don't know. The fleet seems to be. I don't know. I'm keeping the fleet concentrated, and it's been doing well. It's been doing very well. Let's transfer. We'll probably, you know what would probably be good? 1 more army corps for defense, because it's kind of spread a little thin right now. So let's take this guy and let's see, 4th Army Corps. Yeah, he's just gonna get transferred over here to Russia. This one is gonna get detached and then reattached to the, which army is it? Which is the one that's defending over here? Oh, cats. 1st Army Group. Well, that's the 1st Army Group, and it's the... Oh, that's not set up right, is it? First, it's not... No, I don't think that's set up right. Hang on a sec. No, it is. This is the 5th Army. So we're going to attach this guy to the 5th Army down there. And that 5th Army is attached to the 1st Army group. There we go. I was just looking at the hierarchy wrong. Now let's... That's this one right here, I believe. No? It's this one. Okay. So you need to go here. And we're going to go there. And there. And Hamburg. And Kiel. Because I have seen the Allies drop troops, like come in over here and drop troops in, you know, kind of on your north face there. All right, the Tigers. I think they're Tigers. Yes, they are. Although, I see, seriously. Everybody knows what a fucking tiger looks like. Nobody knows what the fuck that is. In fact, I think that's a Russian tank. We couldn't have put a picture of a fucking tiger in there. It was really that difficult. And like, Wesp. That is not a Wesp. That is a Panzer, I want to say Mark II. Well, it is Panzer II, but it's got a turret. Wesp didn't have a turret. What was West? I think, Hornet? I think that's what that means. I think it's German for Hornet. And then the other self-propelled artillery, the, what is it called? The Hummel? I think that's Bumblebee. Alright, how are these guys? Not quite done yet. Okay, they're still a ways away. We're doing okay, though. Everything's pretty properly garrisoned now. I think that's... See, I've got 15 regular divisions garrisoning the coastline now. That's, you know, 15 divisions that are no longer going to be part of the attack on Russia. I thought I had 15. Is it just 10? I think you're not attached to the right army. You need to be attached to the 5th Army. There we go. So that's 125,000 men that could be fighting in Russia, but instead are defending the coastline. And you gotta do it, or they're gonna sneak in behind you, and you're gonna get fucked. All right, so the convoys are all filled out. Well, except for that one. Yeah, and some just got sunk. Sank, I don't know why I can't pronounce words correctly. Down here. A little bit over here. Where are they getting hit? There's one. They got hit right there. It's mostly over here. It's Japan, with its massive navy, can't defend the shipping lanes against the British. It's mostly happening over there. That's why that's why I wanted to make sure I had those convoys being constructed. Otherwise, they would have gotten royally screwed. Are you guys seriously not going to push home this attack? Where was that province we just lost? It's right there. Middle of Africa. I don't care. Africa is, you know, outside of North Africa, not a big deal. Heavy tank, heavy tank. So we're going to go to tech, we're going to go to armor, and we're going to knock these ones off now. So we're going to knock that off. All right, we're good here. Yeah, we're going to add that one on. No, let's leave it at 3 and start up a new one. Heavy tank reliability, there we go. And some more garrisons. Let's see, let's put you right here. Looks like they're a little pissy up in this region, yeah. Like, Poland is actually remarkably calm. And France and, what was it, Latvia? They're all pissy. All right, so Norway's next, and okay, those guys are ready. Where's my fleet? There they are. Deutschland's still damaged, but that's not a big deal. Okay, we're gonna move them right here. You guys are gonna go... Oh, we're not at war with Norway yet, so diplomacy, Europe, Norway, or no, not declare war, conquer. I do. Oh, there's that. Do you think we can take the city, or should we? Let's land here. Let's land on the coastline. Took out their submarines. They sent out their submarines to try to hit our transports. Did not work. North Africa. Should I even bother doing anything with that? Like, I really wish I could construct units and put them in this territory, but I can't. Alright, that's pretty normal. There we go. And let's go boop and boop. Let's try to flank with 3 and then directly attack the capital with 2. We have bombers within range. That's an interceptor. That's a bomber. And we're going to ground attack right there. There. They probably don't have much of an air force, so those bombing runs will probably be very successful. There. Over here. There we go. Oh, there's 3 there. Okay. Let's get you in on that. Thought there was 2 there. Alright, almost done up here. And as soon as we are... Come on, AI. Get your head out of your ass. Bridging equipment. Twin-engine aircraft armaments. So that was infantry. Bridging equipment and assault weapons are done. That's what we could do, is throw this in there, because it shouldn't take too long. Knock this off. Escorts. Want to make sure there's nothing I'm missing that I want. And bombers. I just finished some... Oh, there's that. And there's that. Gonna need to do some upgrades on my bombers. I do have a few. See, I still low on... I have this... Because now I took all of France's territory. So all this gray stuff that used to belong to France now belongs to me. So I need to get those goods from where they're being produced. Ooh, you know what? And we're low on officers right now. From where they're being produced to Germany. It's a little bit difficult. Need a lot of transports to do something like that. All right, come on. Take out a... Oh, come on. Just finish them off. Come on. We conquered Norway. Do they only have the 1 victory point? That was easy. VPs. They only had the 1. Okay, well that was that. That was pretty easy. I thought that would be more difficult. Germany actually took some serious losses in their invasion of Norway, mostly to their navy. One of their pocket battleships, the Graf-Spree was sunk in, I think, Uruguay. I want to say maybe it was the Admiral Hipper. I don't think it was the Deutschland, because I think that made it to the end of the war. I think it was the Admiral Hipper was moving into a fjord and got struck several times by ground-based artillery. I think it was like 10 centimeter, 100... Was it 10 centimeter? They were big, pretty big guns. They weren't like battleship class weapons, but they were pretty big. I want to say like 10 centimeter shore batteries hit them, and then it got hit by a couple torpedoes. Almost the entire crew died when the ship capsized. I believe one of their P-class battle cruisers was either sunk or heavily damaged too, along with a number of destroyers. They lost something like 70% of all the destroyers that made up their navy at the time. But they did manage to take Norway, and they sunk a British... I believe the Scharnhorst sank a aircraft carrier. Air-launched torpedoes. Radar station. So we're not building radar over here anymore, but we are going to be building radar so we can see into Russia over here. We're almost finished with that run of that huge run of radar installations we started at the beginning. Those escorts are almost done. Good, a lot of stuff's getting finished. That's actually super... How's the revolt risk up here? Not that bad. We should get some... Try to put some garrison units up here, though. If we can. And pardon me, someone's at my door. Alright, sorry about that, folks. I forgot that I had an appointment for my... the cable provider to come by and take a look at my internet, because my internet is crap these days. Alright, what the fuck was I doing? Here's my fleet. They're in Oslo, they're perfectly fine. Here's my marine divisions. Let's have them hang out here. I'm gonna turn that down. Alright, that should have been Estonia. All nice and done over there. Good. Alright, so this front is now complete. Let's do this. Okay, where is the top level? Top level. We're going to take this off of AI. I'm going to put the top level command in Warsaw. And we've got the 2nd Army group right here. This is made up of... I believe this is all... Oh, you know what this one is? Let's detach this one, actually. This guy is the ones that... I'm not sure what I'll do with these guys. They came from Austria. So we're going to grab all these guys. Let's put them right here for now. Just have them go hang out somewhere. Until I figure out what to do with them. So, let's see here. This is the 4th Army. It's only got 1 corps in it. Now, infantry is supposed to go up north. So let's take this entire army and everyone that comprises it. And let's head them up here for now. Boom, go right there. Now, who else are we working with? So we're going to want to go to the top level command. 2nd Army group. Alright, so this is... So this is the... That was the 4th Army. The 3rd Army, here we go. The 3rd Army is made up of just infantry again, yes. So we'll, why don't we have them garrison this section right here? So go right there. Oof, it's going to take a while for all these guys to move around, but we just need to be ready by next spring. So we got Estonia as part of our country. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Now we need to start working on all this stuff. This is a... Okay, let's start renaming some of this stuff so we can keep track of it easier. Let's add in the word Panzer, so we know Finland is mobilizing. So we know this army corps right here is... Oh, what's Africa? So we know that that army corps right there that we were working with is a Panzer army corps. Let's see now. Who do we got working here? The 9th Corps is also a Panzer Corps, so... Let's throw that in there. And we're going to actually just move them around a little bit. The 3rd Army Corps, or the 8th Army Corps, not the 3rd, is also a Panzer Corps. So these guys, let's move them there. Just try to... And this is... Also got the 4th Corps in it. The 4th Corps I'm going to detach and then reattach to the 4th Army up north. That's where they're heading, right? The 4th Army is all heading up there. So yes, you guys are going to head right up here. You're going to be part of the attack on Leningrad. And you can actually see if we take a look at the map real quick. Escorts are about to finish. That'll free up a lot of IC. If you take a look at the map, if I did not take the Baltic states, my front line would have been right about here. And to get to Leningrad, we would have had to crawl through Soviet lines that far. But now, the front line is right here, Narva. This was actually a major battlefield. Major battlefield after the Germans started retreating, because they figured this was an excellent choke point, but the Soviets still managed to, you know, Well, of course they made it across still. But here's Leningrad right here. A major victory point right there. And it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces from the front. Twin-engine airframe. So bomber, twin-engine airframe. And air-launched torpedo. I forgot about that. Okay, who do we got here? This is an entire army right here. Now, let's see. Here's a Panzer Corps. Nope, that's an infantry. Where should we go with these guys? We have we got a lot of people moving around. I'm trying to separate out the... here we go. I'm trying to separate out the Panzer divisions. Here we go. And these two are going to attach to that 16th Corps right there. So what we're going to do is grab each of these. We're going to attach them to the 16th Corps, and they will fill out that Panzer Corps. I should rename that as well, actually. There we go, Panzer Corps. Radar station. Narva, right on the Soviet border. Now, hang on a sec. Alrighty, folks, sorry about that. Just a little texting. Alright, make sure all this is good. Good. Every time you hear that, that is transports being sunk. Sweden is offering us transit rights. Alright, so I would love it if Sweden, let's go to Europe, and we're gonna go to Sweden. Their alignment is 277, needs to be less than 50. So that's Sweden right there, drifting towards the Allies. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to invade Sweden as well. Let's actually take a look at this real quick. No, not getting anything else going. Polish corridor, though, is nice. So the 16th Panzer Corps is going to get detached. And, ooh... Do I have these guys attached to the 2nd Army? Okay, so this is going to be a Panzer Army. So we know the 2nd Army is going to be a Panzer Army by typing in Panzer. There we go. And now these guys can attach to the 2nd Panzer Army. Infantry. And no, not that one. I know there's more in here. This one? No. I guess that's it. Oh, and I forgot about my heavy tanks. Alrighty. Alright, we're doing okay. Getting this starting to get this organized up a little bit. This is all infantry right here, so I'm actually going to use these guys. Let's... where should we move them? Let's move them up here. Start getting them closer to the places we're going to need them. Because pretty soon we're going to start filling out the front and getting everybody where they need to be. Let's see. So this guy, I'm going to take this entire Army Corps, all 5 divisions, and they're going to go right here, because that's going to be a big point of contention there. And looks like we're running out of production again, or we're overrunning our production again. So I think I'm going to end this episode right here. I have no idea how long it is because of that big break in the middle. So if you have enjoyed this, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below. If you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, subscribe to my channel. I will see you next time.